I'm very pleased. Very difficult game. We always have to be a little bit cautious coming off the Mahia derby, because when you play in front of 10, 15,000 people to then come to maybe a smaller attendance immediately afterwards, it's maybe natural that the energy levels are a little bit less. And I think you even saw that with AFC's game against Vihiga. It was maybe a slower game, and we were aware that that might happen today. You guard against it as much as possible, but also look, City Stars, they haven't had a great start to the season, but all of their games have been really close. We know that you have to be at your best, and for us, look, the boys worked extremely hard. I thought we were a little bit off the pace in terms of our intensity today, but ultimately, when it counted, when we got the chance, we made sure we took it. And Benson Ngomma, again, when he's in front of goal, chances are it's going to be on target and in the net. So I think overall we defended strong at the end. We didn't really give City Stars many clear chances. They sort of were half chances, any that they did get. And so we're pleased with the win. But we know we've got to pick it up again, because the next game against Tusker is going to take every ounce of effort and quality that we have to make sure we maintain the good run and good form we're on.
Kamala's goal, leading to that goal, the City Stars coach says that there was a foul.
Overall, I haven't been too critical of referees in our interviews. Yeah, and I think in some games, there's been games this season for us where we think there's been big decisions that were incorrect, and we've submitted those clips to the Federation and to the Referees Association. I have to say, today I think you would have to submit the entire game. I thought the quality was really poor today from the officials, and it wasn't one decision. It was constant small things. It was death by 1,000 cuts. It wasn't one big thing. It was lots and lots and lots of small things. And so overall, yeah, I hope it's a one-off this season, because generally the refereeing has been largely good this season, I think. But today, and look, this is me saying it as the winning coach, and if the winning coach is saying the quality of the refereeing was not where it needs to be, I think you need to have a look at it.
Finally, from me, the win takes you top of the table, albeit at the moment. Are you there to stay?
Look, for us, we know teams will play tomorrow. Ultimately, we've played the fewest games out of any of sort of the top 6, top 8 teams. And even today, with teams to play tomorrow, we sort of move into that number 1 position, having played the fewest games. So that's good for us. But ultimately, look, the league doesn't finish after 12 games. The league finishes in June. And so for us, are we going to stay there for the rest of the season? It doesn't really concern me. What concerns me is, can we maintain our position around the top spots, and when we get to June, make sure we're in a position to be top at the end of it. So it's good to be there now. You're better to be in front than behind, there's no doubt about that. But look, there's a lot of football still to be played, and we know there'll be twists and turns, as you've seen this season, because I think a lot of the guys in the media here, when one of our rivals, I think, won their first 6 games of the season, a lot of people were crowning them champions already. So, and none of the coaching fraternity in Kenya believe that. It's all about the next game, keep the form going, and when we get to June, let's see where we are. It's a hard question. There's so many layers to that. I think the product on the pitch, I think, is good. It's very, very competitive. But off the field, we need to look, people don't come to sport anymore just for the football. They come for the environment, they come for the things going on around the stadium. So obviously when you see a game like the Mahia derby, there's a lot going on around it. There's bands, there's entertainment, there's just a lot happening around the game. And this is not just in Kenya, it's all over the world. So I think the more we can add to the fan experience, not just the football, but I think you look in England, Italy, America, wherever you go, it's not just about the 90 minutes, it's about the hour before the game, the hour after the game. But look, our job's to make sure the football's competitive and there's quality play on the field, and I think we're seeing that. So, hopefully the fans enjoy what they're seeing and they come out in their numbers. Thank you, guys.